Okay, so for my project, I decided to look into the religion statistics among college students. So the table of content, I'm looking at the importance of religion among just regular American people, and then religion among general college students, and then I'm breaking it down to Concordia University college students. So here's the importance in religion. For high school or less, 58% believe that religion is very important, 24% think it's somewhat important, 8% not too important, and then another 8% for not important at all. Then we have some college, so 53% believe it's very important, 24% think it's somewhat important, 11% think not too important, and then another 11% not important at all. Then you have college, so 47% believe it's very important, 25% believe it's somewhat important, 14% not too important, and then another 14% not important at all. Then you have a postgraduate degree, 46% think it's very important, 24% thinks it's somewhat important, 14% not too important, and 15% not important at all. So you can see as education increases, they don't believe that religion is very important. So starting at the high school or less, they start out at 58%, and postgraduate is 46%. So that's a decrease right there. So college students are becoming less religious, and that's because in the last 30 years, college students have become much less religious, and the fraction says that they have no religion affiliation has tripled from 10% to 30%, and that fraction says that they have attended a religious service in the last year have fell from 85% to less than 70%. Alrighty, and then I looked at how often college students attend church. So the survey asked students how often they attended a religious service in the last year. The choices were frequently, occasionally, and not at all. So the respondents were instructed to select occasionally if they attended one or more times. So a wedding or a funeral would count. So in 1970, you can see that they were at an all-time peak, and then when we get down to 2020, there is a huge decrease, and that's going to be over 20%. Next, attended a religious service among college students. About 68% of incoming college students said that they attended a religious service in the last year, and that's at an all-time low in history for the survey. And it was down more than 20% from its point of peak. So now I'm getting into Concordia University, and I'm just going to read our mission statement, and that's a Lutheran higher education community committed to helping students develop a mind, body, and spirit for service to Christ and church in the world. So then I was just looking at Concordia students' church affiliations. So as you can see, Lutheran is 53%, and that's because we are a Lutheran community. And then you can go ahead and look at Roman Catholics who attend here, that's 16%. And then 4% Baptist and 8% non-denominational. All other religions are 2% or less. So then I was looking at the Lutheran students at Concordia. So the blue line is Concordia, Wisconsin, and the red line is Concordia, Ann Arbor. So as you can see on the blue line, in 2017, 42% of Lutheran students attended Concordia, and now in 2021, only 39%. So that was a decrease. And although it doesn't really matter to us, 29% in 2017 for Concordia, Ann Arbor dropped down to 23% in 2021. And then I was looking at Concordia students' biggest influences on spiritual growth. So as you can see, 31% they have influenced themselves, 26% parents have influenced them, and then others would be like other family members, friends, siblings, pastors, or even professors. And then I looked at Concordia students' engagement. So 73% of CUW students are unengaged in the Bible, and so they were just saying that these students need to develop a deeper connection to God through the Bible. And so then, as you can see, the yellow is practicing Christians and red is CUW students. So 4% of Bible-centered would be Concordia, and then 12% is practicing Christians. Bible engagement, 22% is Concordia students, and 43% is practicing Christians. And then we get super close with the Bible-friendly, 30% of Concordia students and 33% of practicing Christians. And then we get to Bible neutral, which is in between. Concordia is at 24%. Practicing Christians are at 6%, and then Bible disengaged, which isn't the best. We have 19% for Concordia and 7% for practicing Christians. So here's my references. I decided to do this among college students just because I was curious on how often college students are involved with their religion.